Hello, my name is Taisha. I have been on Zepbound for 52 weeks and I'm back to give you an update. Today I administered my 52nd injection of Zepbound and I'm excited to share what I've learned over the past 52 weeks. What I'm going to do, this is going to be a data focused video. I am going to go over the results of my recent DEXA scan versus the one I had done in January. And I'm going to go through each month and how much weight I lost. I'm going to cover the different strength training programs I've done since beginning. I'm also going to cover what I eat, where you can find more information if you're interested in following these things. And yeah, that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. In January of 2024, I had a DEXA scan done and my body fat percentage was 37.9. When I started my Zepbound journey, I was 183 pounds, and I am currently 128 pounds. So the DEXA scan that I had done on Friday, I finally reached my goal, which was 22% body fat. Now I know that says 22.7, but that's 22%. So it took me almost a year to get down to that body fat percentage. And I'm showing you this because I want you to understand it takes time. It takes time. And I know a lot of us want to just get there fast, but it takes time. All right, enough of that. Next, I'm going to cover how much weight I lost each month. So I started again in February of 2024, February 21st specifically. And that first month, I lost 9.4 pounds. In March, I lost 15 pounds. April, 8.1. May, 4.7. And I hope you're paying attention to the trend. June, 5.3. Something that changed in June is I started walking every day, 6 days a week for an hour. So that was why that little increase happened, because I increased my activity level. Kind of equaled out around July and I lost 4.4 pounds. I stopped walking in August, first week of August, and you see I lost 4.4 pounds. September, 1.5. October, 0.8. November, 1.6. December, 0.9. So less than a pound the entire month. January, 0.1. And so far this month, I have gained 0.9. The reason I am focused, I wanted to show you that is I hear a lot of people, they are excited when they're losing a lot of weight in the beginning, but it slows down. That is just a natural part of the process. When you make a lifestyle change, of course you're going to lose more weight in the beginning. There's so many different factors, right? I went from drinking a bunch of sugary drinks to just drinking water. I started moving my body. Now, I didn't start moving my body until March. March 4th specifically is when I started my strength training journey. So I'll go ahead and show you that too. I started off doing workouts the channel used to be called Strong Sisters United, but the YouTuber is Kira Mitlow. And I did 4 of her programs: the Body Recomp 2.0 series, Strong Girl Summer series, Get Glutes program. Then I did the Metcon series, and then I did the Get Glutes program again. So I enjoyed all of those. I was consistent. I only missed one day, and that was the day of the eclipse, and I just didn't feel like working out. And there's a big part of me that believes that it was a form of self-sabotage, because in the past, it would just take one day of messing up or not doing something to just completely derail me. And then I give myself the excuse to stop. And what I did is I jumped right back into it the next day and kept going. And you'll be able to see if you go to my Instagram, which is simply_Taisha, every single strength training workout, minus the first one, because I didn't create my Instagram until March 5th. It's all on there. So if you're interested in seeing that, it's there. It'll be listed under Reels. Now, after doing these series of workouts, I moved on to Lift with C. And I did the compound first, and I loved it. And then I switched over to her playlist of 20-minute full body workouts. And once that was done, I went back to the compound. And then in the beginning of January, I did her paid program, which was called the 6-week Muscle Burns Fat Challenge. Now, from starting that till now, I lost 1 pound of fat and I gained a pound of muscle. So again, this is why I say don't focus on the number on the scale, because if I was just going by that, it would seem like I didn't make any progress. But I did. And my body fat percentage went down. So I eat a whole food plant-based diet. I was already a vegan. I became a vegan late 2020, and I was not a healthy vegan. I ate a lot of the faux processed, foods, and I don't believe that ultra processed foods are good for you. And so for me, I decided when I started this journey to just eliminate it. And that works for me. Now, I know some people feel like, they don't want to be restrictive. They don't want to stop doing things. But I'm telling you that if you want to be successful on this journey, you have to make lifestyle changes. And you have to be real with yourself. It's very easy to say, I was doing everything right and the scale wasn't moving. And maybe for some people that's a valid thing, but I know that I wasn't doing everything right. I wasn't moving my body. I wasn't eating in a way that was healthy. I wasn't drinking water. I was drinking lots of sweet tea, lattes, energy drinks, things like that. And they just weren't good for me. And so when I started, I told my husband, it's going to be different this time. And I meant it. And I had a short time in 2023 that I was on Wegovy, and I made no lifestyle changes. I leaned into not having an appetite. I didn't eat. I lost muscle. It was just, same thing as in the past, just, a different version of it, right? I expected the medication to do all the work. So when I came off of it, I gained, within a month and a half, 30 pounds. So that is why I say you have to make the lifestyle changes. I am on maintenance. I have been on maintenance now for, let's say 25 weeks. So that's it. That's really it. And maintenance for me looks just like the weight loss process, except I'm eating more. So that's what I need to cover. I eat about 1,800 calories a day. That's my goal. Sometimes I'm a little under, sometimes I'm a little over, but my goal is 1,800. I have a goal of at least 100 grams of protein a day, and I get that on a vegan diet without supplementing. And I'm not saying that like, I don't have to supplement. I'm saying that because I want you to know it's possible. It is possible. It is possible to eat whole foods and get what your body needs. My blood work was done recently, and it's a dramatic improvement from this time last year. And that's another thing. This time last year, I never expected, first of all, to get down to the weight that I did, which is 128. Now, my lowest weight being on this medication was 126, but I'm 128 now, and my goal is building muscle. So it's possible that I may gain some more. As long as I'm not gaining fat, that's my focus. It's not really the number on the scale. So I rely heavily on DEXA scans, and that's something that's available. I live in Fort Wayne, and I go to Parkview Sports One, and it's only $25, and it's walk-in. So I feel like that's a luxury because I know that it's not everywhere else. It's not the same everywhere else, and there are other places that charge a lot more. So figure out what's in your area. I know that supplement shops a lot of times will have the in-body scan, and there's no charge. At least here, there's no charge for that. So you may want to check with your doctor and see if they offer something like that, or maybe they can refer you somewhere where you can get that done. I have an Instagram. It's simply underscore Taisha. Every single workout that I've done, minus the very first one on March 4th, is on there. And that's because I didn't create my Instagram until March 5th. And I only created it to be a food and an exercise diary. So it's a public page. You don't have to follow me to see it. Everything is it's visible. And that's been pretty good. And let's see. I can't really think of anything. I'm just really excited. Side effects. I haven't had any side effects since being on this medication. No issues with nausea, no GI issues, no issues with feeling exhausted or anything like that. I have not had any constipation or anything. I drink a gallon of water a day, and I do believe that eating a whole food plant-based diet paired with drinking a good amount of water is what's, keeping things going. I focus on protein and fiber. And again, if you're interested in seeing that, it's on my Instagram. I also post all the stuff in the community tab. So, head on over to the community tab and you can see that. I've been consistently posting it there, but if you want to go back even farther, that's on Instagram. And yeah, if you have any questions, a live stream. I go live on Mondays, every single Monday. Lately, it's been 6 p.m. and I would love for you to join me there. Tomorrow is going to be basically a Q&A. I may have, a couple of nuggets there for you. And if anyone wants to come over and talk about, this video, or you can just comment below. That's it. And so this is a lot shorter than I thought it was going to be. I didn't want to bore you with too many details. So again, if you have any questions that I have not addressed in this video, comment below, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Now I'm going to end this video with my very first strength training workout, just a little bit of it, from March 4th, 2024. All right. Bye.